Welcome to our channel. Today, the book we are going to explain is Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. It is a guide that provides transformative methods for achieving financial freedom. This book is a treasure trove for anyone looking to make lasting changes in their lives through the power of small, consistent actions. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the key concepts and practical strategies that Clear presents, and how they can help you build better habits and achieve your long-term goals. James Clear, a renowned expert in the field of habit formation and behavioral psychology. The book, Atomic Habits, presents a fresh perspective on personal development by focusing not on grand, sweeping changes, but on the small, incremental adjustments that can lead to remarkable results over time. At its core, Atomic Habits is built around the idea that tiny changes, when consistently applied, can lead to profound transformations. This concept is grounded in the notion that it's not the large, dramatic decisions that determine our success, but the small daily actions and choices we make. Clear's approach is grounded in the belief that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as small financial investments can grow into substantial amounts over time, small changes in our habits can yield significant improvements in our lives. Clear introduces the concept of the atomic habit, which is a small, fundamental behavior that contributes to achieving a larger goal. These atomic habits are not just tiny changes, but are designed to be the building blocks of bigger success. He emphasizes that focusing on these small habits can help us achieve long-term goals and make meaningful progress. By adopting the right systems and practices, we can create a foundation for success that is both sustainable and impactful. The book is structured around 4 fundamental laws of behavior change, which Clear refers to as the 4 laws of atomic habits. These laws provide a framework for understanding how habits are formed and how we can change them. Let's explore each of these laws in detail. The first law, make it obvious. Clear's first law focuses on the importance of making the cues for your habits visible and clear. Habits are easier to build when the cues that trigger them are clear and visible. This means designing your environment to make the cues for your desired habits more prominent. For example, if your goal is to start exercising more regularly, you should place your workout clothes in a visible spot, such as next to your bed or in your living room. If you want to develop a habit of reading more, you should place books in visible places around your home. By making the cues for exercise prominent, you reduce the mental effort required to remember and act on your intention. Clear also introduces the concept of implementation intentions, which involves planning out the specific times and places where you will perform your new habit. This approach turns vague intentions into concrete actions. For instance, instead of simply saying, "I'll read more," you might plan, "I will read for 20 minutes every evening at 7 p.m. in my living room." This specificity helps eliminate ambiguity and makes it easier to follow through. The second law, make it attractive. The second law emphasizes the role of enjoyment in habit formation. Clear argues that we are more likely to stick with habits that are associated with positive emotions and rewards. This principle is known as temptation bundling. Temptation bundling involves pairing a habit you want to develop with an activity you enjoy. For example, you might allow yourself to listen to your favorite podcast only while doing household chores. If you want to exercise more but find it challenging to motivate yourself, you could allow yourself to watch your favorite TV show only while exercising. This creates a positive association with the habit and makes it more appealing. Clear also emphasizes the importance of aligning habits with your values and identity. When a habit is consistent with the person you want to become, it feels more natural and motivating. For example, if you identify as a health-conscious person, engaging in healthy behaviors like cooking nutritious meals or exercising becomes an extension of your identity rather than a chore. The third law, make it easy. Clear's third law focuses on the simplicity and accessibility of habits. The more effort a habit requires, the less likely you are to maintain it. Therefore, making a habit easy to start and maintain is crucial for success. This involves reducing friction and removing obstacles that might get in the way of performing the habit. For example, if you want to start cooking more at home, you could make meal preparation easier by keeping healthy ingredients readily available and planning your meals in advance. The concept of the 2-minute rule is another key component of this law. Clear suggests that any habit can be started by breaking it down into a task that takes 2 minutes or less. This strategy helps overcome procrastination and makes it easier to build momentum. For example, if you want to develop a habit of reading, start by committing to read just 1 page each day. Once you begin, you may find it easier to continue beyond the initial 2 minutes. The fourth law, make it satisfying. The final law is about creating immediate rewards for your habits. Clear explains that behaviors are more likely to be repeated when they are followed by a satisfying or pleasurable outcome. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid discomfort, so incorporating immediate rewards into your habits can reinforce positive behavior. By making a habit immediately satisfying, you are more likely to stick. For instance, you might reward yourself with a small treat or a relaxing activity after completing a workout. Clear discusses the use of habit tracking as a way to provide visual evidence of progress and create a sense of accomplishment. For instance, marking off each day that you successfully complete a habit can give you a tangible sense of achievement and reinforce your commitment. Additionally, Clear discusses the use of habit contracts and accountability partners. These external commitments can create additional motivations and consequences, further encouraging adherence to your habits. Throughout Atomic Habits, James Clear supports his insights with a wealth of scientific research and real-life examples. He draws on studies from various fields, including psychology, neuroscience, and behavioral economics, to explain how habits work and how we can change them. Clear's writing is both engaging and practical, making complex concepts accessible and actionable. One of the key themes in the book is the idea that success is not a result of one-time efforts, but of consistent, daily practices. Clear emphasizes that the power of habits lies in their ability to compound over time. Just as small financial investments can grow into significant amounts, small daily actions can lead to substantial improvements in our lives. Clear encourages readers to focus on making incremental progress and to be patient with themselves as they work toward their goals. Another important concept in Atomic Habits is the focus on systems rather than goals. Clear argues that while goals are important for providing direction, it is the systems and habits we develop that ultimately determine our success. By concentrating on building effective systems and daily routines, we can make steady progress and achieve our desired outcomes. Clear's approach shifts the focus from the end result to the process of getting there, which can help maintain motivation and sustain long-term success. Clear also explores the idea of identity-based habits, which involves aligning your habits with the type of person you want to become. He argues that true behavior change occurs when we focus on building habits that reinforce our desired identity. For example, instead of setting a goal to run a marathon, you might focus on becoming a person who values fitness and exercise. By adopting habits that align with this identity, you create a more meaningful and sustainable path to achieving your goals. Atomic Habits is a valuable resource for anyone looking to make meaningful changes in their life. Whether you want to build new habits, break old ones, or enhance your daily routines, Clear's practical strategies and insights offer a reliable guide to achieving your goals. His approach is grounded in both research and real-world experience, making it a practical and actionable guide for personal development. As you listen to this overview, think about how you can apply the principles from Atomic Habits to your own life. Reflect on the small changes you can make that will lead to larger improvements over time. Remember, the journey of personal growth is ongoing, and the habits you cultivate today will shape your future success. Thank you for joining us in exploring James Clear's Atomic Habits. I hope this discussion has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration to take action toward creating positive change in your life. Thank you for listening. That's all for today's book summary. Subscribe to our channel to obtain more book interpretations. See you next time.